planets, Earth and outer space, dinosaurs, the human race, double helix DNA, UV light and gamma ray, algebra and calculus, Einstein and Pythagoras, atom, protein, molecule, Wheaton scientists able to.
It's time for Clash of the Machines. As you guys can see, two robots are going to go head-to-head in a contest over here. They're both from the preparatory school, and they go by the names of EV Radar and Democracy. Are the two different contestants? Our first contestant going on the challenge is EV Radar. How are you feeling, Kieran? Do you feel like this is ready to go?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Your robot has been pre-programmed because earlier on your robot didn't do too well.
Yeah.
Is it now ready to go?
Yes.
Fantastic. Will you take us through the rules of this competition, please, and how points are awarded?
Okay, points are awarded for picking up satellite components and placing them onto a rocket launcher in a specified order.
Okay.
Thereafter, the robot needs to pick up the staff and take them back to the safe area, which is the red zone.
Okay. How many points are awarded for removing the blocks off of the warehouse?
For removing satellite components off the warehouse, it's 5 points each. For evacuating 3 staff back to the safe area, that's a total of 15 points.
Wow.
And also landing in the safe area will be another 10 points.
Okay, fine. You guys have got 2 minutes to complete the challenge. Each robot will be given 2 minutes. That's your maximum time. The team with the most points will be our winner. Can I just say that your landing site needs to already be prepared? It must be go down. Am I right in saying you guys, your robot is your robot programmed to bring the actual latch down too?
No, theirs is.
Okay, so yours is going to still do the same thing. So it's ready to go. Your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1. EV Radar is off the mark. The 2-minute clock is in. As you can see, the lights on the robot are trying to find the black line. Once it's sought out the black line, it then follows it to try and find where the nearest warehouse is. As you can see, it's found where it was programmed to go. The block is fitting perfectly inside. It's moved itself off. That's 5 points. EV Radar have accumulated 5 points so far. 10 points for removing the second item out of the warehouse. And it seems to have missed the third one. Oh, it's come back. Okay, so 15 points for EV Radar for removing their items. It's now attempting to evacuate all of its personnel. Staying just on the mat. Oh, and it's removed itself from the mat. Is that a depletion of
that's
points?
not allowed.
Not allowed? We have to go back there. Your robot needs to go back to the start. So you've got 15 points, EV Radar, on only 58 seconds, just under a minute. You need to reprogram your robot to make sure that it gets to the place on time. As you can see, all of the engineers are rushing to the development department. They're going to have to redevelop the robot to make sure that it corrects any errors that they have found. You guys have got 40 seconds. Tension is building in the studio right now. I know Democracy are smiling at this. The more time EV Radar wastes, the better. Their robot now has a better chance of beating it. 15 points so far only. EV Radar seems to be arguing about a specific development point. Will they manage in time? You guys have got 18 seconds. Oh, tension is tight. It is not beginning. The robot is off the mark with 10 seconds remaining. And it's repeating the process. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. EV Radar looking a little bit disappointed, right, Kieran?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were hoping to get past that 15 mark. So EV Radar sitting on 15 points for removing 3 from the warehouse. That means Democracy, you need to remove all 3 objects from the warehouse, plus get any extra points you can find to be our winners. Are you ready, Kian? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Your challenge begins. Their robot is much faster off the mark and they're going for a different object. There it has moved 1 out of the warehouse, but seems to be continuing. It's taking it all the way to the container. How many points for?
That's 5 points already.
5 points, not landed on the actual launch pad?
If it's moved up the ramp, there's a further 10 points, but it's at the beginning.
As it is, it means no points.
No, not
yet.
yet.
So they're sitting on 5 points currently. Their robot, Democracy, is busy looking for the next one to move off the mark. It has found it and it has completed that challenge. That means an extra 5 points. Democracy now sitting on 10 points. Still 5 points behind EV Radar. Oh, It hasn't placed the block correctly on the actual mark itself. It seems the robot oh, it's still finding its way. It's seems to have found itself. Well done. Democracy, very well done.
Okay,
that's
now
sitting on 15 points. It's now a tie. If they can get this robot to the actual launch pad and get some of its members, 3 of its members at least, to the red zone, they will be in the lead. You've got 48 seconds to reprogram. They're going to try again. Okay. They're going to go through the whole process again to retry. That's 1 block off the mark. 33 seconds. Democracy looking very tense over here. Your robot seems to be slowing down as it approaches the launch pad. It hasn't placed it correctly on the launch pad with only 20 seconds remaining. Oh, it's trying to find its way back to the next item. Just found it. These points we cannot award because it's already completed these, so they're still sitting on 15 with only 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew! This adrenaline week is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you these results. Marla, thank you very much. As it stands currently, Democracy on 15, and so are EV Radar. So it is a tie, Mzansi. All of you at home who voted are correct.
Let us know on Facebook and on Twitter who you think is going to be making a comeback. Is it going to be EV Radar or is it going to be Democracy? Let us know on Facebook and on Twitter at Hectic991.
Planets Earth and outer space, dinosaurs, the human race, double helix DNA, UV light and gamma ray, algebra and calculus, Einstein and Pythagoras, atom, protein, molecule, we can scientists.